Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Matt, and this is Pocket. Pocket, say hi. Say hi, buddy. So, I just finished 31 days of stillness. Here's what that meant. It meant every day I set aside some time, intentional time, where I would just check in with how I feel. I figured no one better than Pocket, because Pocket's still all the time, but now he's gone. He doesn't like the chair. Bye, Pocket. Look at that little waddle. He's built like a canned ham. But 31 days of stillness. It didn't mean I had to go into some deep kind of meditation or deep prayer, even though that's the goal of it. I'd like to get to that. And I did that some days, but the point was every day to create some time to just stop freaking moving and just ask yourself, how do I feel today? And what's the value in that, you might ask? So I learned a lot about this one. The value in it for me is that once I was educated on how I felt, I then felt empowered on what I wanted to do with it after that. There are no bad emotions. Whether you're sad, angry, happy, excited, tired, scared, those are our core primary colors of emotions right there. There's nothing wrong with any of those, but it's what you choose to do with them that's most important. And the problem is so many of us, myself included, like to glorify being busy in order to distract myself from how I'm feeling. And so the value for me was over the past 31 days, and often enough, the time for stillness would sometimes be when this video was being made. I'd sit down and I'd turn on the live Instagram feed and I'd start talking to all of you. And in that moment, I would start realizing I feel frustrated, I feel overwhelmed, I feel tired. And when I usually started with emotions like overwhelmed and tired or frustrated, it usually got me down to the core of it. If I looked at my emotion, like if anger was a box and I opened that box, what other emotions lived inside of it? Usually I'd get down to the root of it. And that knowledge would definitely give me some empowerment on what I wanted to do with it, whether it meant self-care, eating a meal, sleep, playing music, having family time, working on my business. It just gave me a roadmap to success rather than bulldozing through my day and just ignoring how I feel and letting my feelings snowball over time. Because that's when I really start feeling like I'm gonna panic. It's like I'm so overwhelmed and I have all these feelings and I haven't dealt with anything. So just taking a few minutes to be still every day is the challenge I give you. It doesn't matter how long. It doesn't have to be 15, 20 minutes. It could just be 1 minute. It could be just hitting a pause button. Because sometimes hitting the pause button is the difference between making a choice that's going to serve you or hurt you. It could be the difference between lashing out at somebody who cut you off in traffic or just letting it go by. It could be the decision between saying something that's going to hurt someone and cut them down or saying something that's going to build someone up and lift them up. Just hitting that pause button, just a moment of stillness. Everybody has time for stillness. It's whether or not you're willing to create time for it. So if you're willing to tell me you don't have time for it, you don't have time for 1 minute to stop moving and just ask yourself how you're feeling, I'm going to challenge you on that. So here's my challenge for everybody. I did 31 days. I built a habit out of it. And I failed a lot too. It's not like I perfected this thing every single day, but I was persistent in it and intentional in it, and I went after it every single day. Even on the days when I failed. And I layered it on top of a new habit of 31 days of being a morning person. So I'm still building that up too. So my challenge is for you on this. You don't have to do 31 days. You don't have to. But what I challenge you to do is try 7 out. Try 7 days. 7 days of just creating intentional time. If you don't hit that time of day when you can be still, then achieve it at any point in the day. But try and set an intentional time. My attempt was I tried to do it in the morning. That was my goal. Every morning when I woke up, that was the first thing I tried to do. Sometimes it didn't work out that way, but I still achieved it. That's the point. So plan for failure to show up in this. You're not going to be perfect. There were so many times I wanted to give up on it and just redo the whole thing because I wanted to be perfect at it. Then I realized, that's not the whole point of this. I did 31 days because I planned failure. Failure's good. It stretches me. I celebrate it in the gym. Trying and stretching myself to fatigue is what I wanted. So I challenge you, try it for 7 days. And if you like it, keep going for the 31. Document it. I challenge you to do a video every day on this thing. Not perfect. These are live videos when I do them. And then I record them, I download them, I upload them to the internet, onto the other social media platforms. But these are live. These are unscripted. I don't think about what I'm going to say. I just get on here and I let it flow. So I challenge you, do that every day. Post a video. Use the hashtag Live with a Courageous Heart and use the hashtag Stillness Quest. Live with a Courageous Heart and Stillness Quest. Now, for those of you who are curious about the morning challenge, we've already done that one, but you can shoot me a note and I'll tell you more about that. And I've got information about that in my LinkedIn profile under Matt Gagnon, or you can research it under my Instagram account at Life Story Coaching. But I'm looking forward to my next challenge, but I can't wait to see who else chooses to step up to this one. So if you're ready for this, I challenge you to step up. Start with 7 days. I will give tips. I'll do whatever it takes to help support you. I will be your cheerleader. Tag me in your post. But I promise you, this kind of stuff is game changers. These are the fundamental things that we can do, that we can control in life. They can have an amazing impact on what we do, because the impact I saw in my life was great. My productivity's going up. My connection and self-awareness with myself is increased, which means my ability to get out of my own head and serve others has improved too. And the more I serve others, the more successful I feel in life. So that's it, everybody. I challenge you with that. Live with a courageous heart. And remember, Stillness Quest, 7 days. Do a video, do a picture, do a text post. I don't care. Tag me in it. Hashtag Live with a Courageous Heart. Hashtag Stillness Quest. Have a great day. Bye.